It Was Divine by Alina Baraz. Alina made her way onto the scene in 2013 using SoundCloud. We reviewed her EP, The Color of You, and both walked away on the fence. Does she change our mind with this one? How do we feel about it? Here's our honest review of It Was Divine by Alina Baraz.
All right, man. Alina Baraz. It Was Divine, man. You remember Alina Baraz, right?
Yes, it took me some time to be like, hold on, I know this person.
Yeah, we reviewed her The Color of You album. I actually went back and listened to the review when we both were kind of just like, it was okay. We both gave it C's. That's back when we were doing the grade thing.
Yeah.
How you feel about this album artwork?
Thought it was pretty cool, man. I like the whole tone of it and everything, and even though I don't like how the font is placed, I do like the idea of it. I kind of wish like it was just on her arm, I guess, but I like how it says It Was Divine on it.
Yeah, I agree with you 100%. The font there looks, man, that looks like Microsoft Word font. The word art font?
Yeah.
That's what it looks like. You could have did a way better job in Affinity or Photoshop or something like that.
Right.
But aside from the font, the picture looks nice, and all of the pictures for the rest of the album artwork look amazing. She took some amazing shots. Looking a little Lauren London-ish on the cover of the album. The flow of this project, man, I feel like the flow of this project is similar to the flow from the last project, which is kind of slow, kind of really, man, this is, like, I know we've said this a lot, but this is quarantine and chill music for real. I don't know how many times she asked somebody to come over on this project, but it was a lot. She wants to chill in the house. I feel like she's a homebody and she doesn't like to go outside much. That's the vibe I got from this.
This was definitely grab you a glass of wine and chill and lay back and relax for real music. I feel like it had the tone, and it was very consistent though. It was a very consistent tone.
Yeah, for sure. Highlights, man. Look, Morocco. Well, actually, my whole life is actually really nice. Really, it kind of sets the mood for what to expect and the vibe to expect, kind of for the rest of the project. Actually, Morocco featuring Black was actually really nice. She likes to go places, but she doesn't like to leave her room. Like I said, that's the vibe that she talks about throughout the song. Dope song. Endlessly is another really, really solid song. I wish Memo Blue was a real song per se, but
Yeah.
you know, see, More Than Enough was actually pretty solid, and I believe it was Say You Know was another song, and I also like Nas's verse on Until I Met You. It was pretty solid.
Yeah, man, Morocco with Black was really, really fire. I love that a lot. Endlessly was dope. Give Me the Wheel was really tight. I liked the feature with Smino. Sounded really, really great. Off the Grid with Khalid, I actually liked. It was actually pretty cool, and More Than Enough, I thought that was fire. My Memo Blue was like a nice transitioning song, I guess you could say. Even though it could have been a full song, I think it could have been. But I like the flow after that because I feel like it kind of got into a more relaxed mood. And I really liked Until I Met You with Nas.
Yeah, she definitely had some nice transition points from song to song. Low lights, Frank. I wasn't really feeling Frank. And as far as song wise, that was the only song I can just point out and just say like that's the song I just didn't care for. Aside from that, the album still has this really, I don't know, it's too laid back. Like I feel like this is like you need to be laying in the bed with the wine music. Like you can't be ready to get up and move around. Maybe you could clean the house to this type music, but I don't feel like this mood. I just can't figure out what and how it relates to me. You know what I'm saying? Like how I can vibe with it. That's just my issue with the project.
Fair. Yeah, I have to say I wasn't feeling Frank either, just because I feel like that kind of stigma is overused. Like everybody wants to listen to some Frank. Granted, I like Frank, but we don't gotta give him a whole song. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, other than that, that was the only track that felt less about.
Final thoughts, man. Look, we said it in the first project that we felt like she played it safe. I felt like she played it safe again, because I feel like her vocal range is a lot more than what she's showing us. I feel like her vocal ability is a lot more than she's showing us. and we're not getting the whole picture. We're not getting a variety of sound. So like we have 2 projects of kind of this sound. We don't know what else she can do with 1 EP and 1 album in. And I just want to see a little bit more versatility. This is kind of like a slumper type joint. Like I said, this you got to be in the bed. This is daybed music. You got to have a damn one of those beach houses with the window where the house and where you can make the house indoors and outdoors by opening the walls. Like you need one of those to be vibing with this, in my opinion. And I don't have that type of wealth yet.
Well, I do feel like, it is a step up from the last project. I actually like the vibe that she presented on here. I do agree with you. A little more versatility wouldn't hurt. But I think this is a step in the right direction for her. She's in her zone, I feel. And I feel like she set the mood great.
Final grade, man. Look, I'm going to give Alina Baraz a dash. This is the lower end of the dash. I need just a little bit more variety. Maybe when I could afford a day bed, I'll come back and give it a check. But until then, it's just going to stay at a dash for me right now.
All right, well, I'm going to give it a check, man. I feel like, she had a good mood here. This is quarantine music at its finest. But, at the end of the day, I think that, I think she's going somewhere. So I'm going to be on the lookout for sure.